asks me what my favourite colour is, I'm not getting a second date.
Hello friends, it's Kaz and today is Saturday and this is the start of a weekend reading vlog because why not? I don't have any plans this weekend, partly because I am sick. It's just a cold, got a COVID test and everything. We're all good on that front, but I have been dealing with a nasty cold this week that's still lingering. So we're gonna be staying home all weekend. It's also great because Chloe, Kevin, Caitlin and Jamie are hosting a 24-hour Pride readathon. So that started 42 minutes ago. The aim of it is just to read queer books, which I'm very excited about. So I put together a little bit of a TBR. The one that I'm most likely to start with because of how lovely and short it is and because I'm actually quite ashamed I have not read it yet is Come Tumbling Down by Seanan McGuire. So this is book 5 in the Wayward Children series. Nice and short, it's gonna be a good one. I've been meaning to read this for the longest time and we do have quite a lot of queer characters. Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. Okay, I don't think I've actually read too much into the synopsis before, but I've just seen so many people rave about Cemetery Boys, so I'm very, very curious. Yadriel, from a very traditional Latinx family who has problems accepting his gender. He tries to perform a ritual setting out to find the ghost of his murdered cousin, but instead he summons Julian Diaz, the school's resident band boy, and he's not about to go quietly into death. Lovely. I've also picked out a couple of potential audiobooks to listen to because I have a lot of cleaning to do, and I also have a Mandalorian puzzle that has been sitting here since the end of April. I figured might as well listen to an audiobook and try and get a little bit more of it done. I might try listening to Black Flamingo by Dean Adder. I think Chloe read and loved this one. I think it's verse or partly in verse as well. That's a potential one. And then we have Boyfriend Material. This one is available on Spotify. I don't love listening to things on Spotify, to be quite honest. But while I'm here as well, battery died. Let's try this again. So yes, I'm going to be doing unboxing because I was very kindly sent a package by Sudio, which is a company that makes earphones and speakers, and they very kindly reached out to me to see if I would like to receive one of their earphones, and I said yes. So I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them in any way. I'm going to be giving these headphones a try during this vlog, and if you guys are interested in them, then I do have a 15% off discount code, which is LittleBookOwl 2021. One of the reasons that I was really interested in working with Sudio is because they are a carbon neutral organization, which I think is fantastic. So here we have the package. This is so exciting. Okay, so they sent me the Neo earphones and the Neo case as well. Apple skin leather. The features of these earphones: adaptive dual microphone technology filters out unwanted background noise. They have little wings, easy to use touch controls, 20 hours of playtime, IPX4 waterproof rating and low latency. Okay, let's open these bad boys up. This did come in a few different colors, but I decided to go for these because I thought they looked quite classy. So here, ta-da! Oh, cute. Okay, and then we have all the little different sized wing tips here. So I think these are like the 3rd largest wing tips, and they felt a little bit big for me, so I'm just gonna swap them out. Okay, that's feeling a lot better. So there we go. Haha, now we're paired. Beautiful. Before I get back to watching the crew streaming on Twitch, I'm just going to quickly open up the case. Very nice. And voila, how cute is that? We love it. We love it. I gotta say, I'm very impressed. The one thing that I have trouble with in-ear headphones is I have a tragus piercing on this side, so I often like struggle to find things that feel like they're going to stay in, but with the like wingtips it does feel a lot more secure in there, which is great. So thanks again Sudio so much for sending these my way. Really excited to continue to give these a try over the weekend as I'm listening to my audiobooks. And a reminder for you guys, if you were interested, I have that coupon code, links and details in the description below. Now to go back to watching these guys on Fortnite, and then I'll get reading. and now I have more audiobook options. So I re-downloaded my scribed, can't remember how I'm supposed to pronounce that, and I just wanted to see if I could sign in and get a free trial. I did have a free trial way back in the day when I first downloaded it. That might have been 4 or 5 years ago. Lo and behold, I was able to get a 30-day free trial, which was awesome. So I've set up my account again and now I have quite a few more options for audiobooks, which I'm very excited about. So I've saved quite a few and I'm just trying to decide what I want to listen to today. I do have quite a few options which would be good for the 48-hour Queer Blackathon. I think I'm going to save Felix Ever After for the Queer Blackathon. I've also found Once Ghosted, Twice Shy, which is a novella by Alyssa Cole, which would be good. That one's only 3 hours long, so I might be able to squeeze that in as well as Felix Ever After. Oh, I found a couple of other queer ones by Alyssa Cole. Okay, so there's Prince on Paper. One of them is bisexual, Can't Escape Love, another bisexual character in the mix there. So I really do like the idea of listening to a romance. I'm going to start listening to Once Ghosted, Twice Shy. And then if I want to read anything else, I could read Can't Escape Love. Just chiming in here, it's later in the day. I've actually just finished reading Can't Escape Love and I wanted to pop in because I'm a little bit confusion. I found the book Can't Escape Love on a Book Riot list of Black authors of queer books, and it specifically mentions that Can't Escape Love has a nerdy bi businesswoman as one of the main characters. I might have missed it, but I don't think there's actually any mention of Reggie's bisexuality, or that she's interested in men and women. I think she only mentions having past relationships with men, but there's no reference to her interest in women. So I just wanted to come in here because I'm not sure if it's something that I missed while listening to the audiobook or if this book has been incorrectly listed as queer, because I also just tried to look on like Goodreads reviews and I Google searched the terms and I really couldn't find any other place that mentions that this is a queer book. I've even grabbed the ebook from Scribd and tried searching for the words bi and bisexual. Like that doesn't necessarily mean anything though, because it doesn't have to be specifically labeled as such. It could be stated or inferred in a different way, so it's kind of hard to search, but I would have thought that my Google searching would have brought up something else at least. If anyone else has read Can't Escape Love, am I just missing something? Because I might very well have just not caught on to a fleeting mention or something like that. And I just want to clarify that obviously this relationship is between a man and a woman, and that doesn't negate one of them being bi at all, but I just can't remember hearing any like reference to Reggie's preferences, and I can't find anything online about it except for that one Book Riot article. So I just wanted to pop in and mention this now in case anyone was confused about me talking about this book if it isn't technically queer because I do end up reading this, and even though it's a Pride readathon, I'm not mad about it in the slightest because I really enjoyed it. Anyway, let's get back to it. Quick update. So it's about 4:45 in the early evening. I decided to quickly get ready to film a video, more specifically my June TBR, because I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. And I wanted to talk about the books that I'm reading this month because there's some really exciting ones. So I filmed that video, but I finished listening to Once Ghosted, Twice Shy. I really liked how it ended. I thought it was very sweet. And I really liked the two timelines that we got. Obviously the present day, and then like showing bits and pieces from the first time they met and the time that they spent together then, because I think that really helped to show how much they cared for each other. It all happened quite quickly, I will admit. Like they fell for each other very soon, like it was within a span of days. But having those flashbacks really showed just how much of a deep connection that they had and how much they were really attracted to each other, and enjoyed spending time together. I definitely enjoyed it, and I think I will start listening to the next novella, which I believe was Can't Escape Love. So I'll get started on that this evening at some point, because under this soft blanket is just a pile of clothes that I need to put away. So I have some tidying to do. But I have been making a bit of progress with Come Tumbling Down as well. I'm almost halfway through that, and I'm hoping that I can finish this this evening so that I can at least get a start on Cemetery Boys.
Dances slow and looks at me. She must be the sunlight. Shines a little more tonight. I know I try to make her mine, but at the same time, I know love is hard to find.
So I've just spent a little while working on the puzzle. I made a little bit of progress. Most of the time was actually spent sorting all the pieces into the different like orientations and shapes. But yeah, managed to end up finishing Can't Escape Love. I think I enjoyed it more than Once Ghosted Twice Shy, to be honest. I really felt the chemistry and I was quite interested in the story. It was also just such an interesting way in which the characters kind of met and influenced each other's lives. And I mean, I can't speak on the representation, but there's representation for disability, Reggie's in a wheelchair, and neurodivergence as well. And there were obviously some conversations about this, and just I really loved how respectful and intentionally thoughtful both of the characters were with the way that they treated the other, and just, I don't know, just generally picked up on some really subtle and more overt cues from the other person about what they felt comfortable with, and respected that. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So I finished doing a little bit more cleaning as well, but I don't know what to do now because I'm really vibing. Oh no, oh no. I just heard my text notification, but I don't know where my phone is. I put it down somewhere and I haven't been able to find it for 10 minutes. Anyway, I'll figure that out in a minute. That's me finished with a couple of audiobooks so far. I think I do want to spend the rest of this kind of like 24-hour period focusing on physically reading. So I'm going to stop with the puzzle for a little bit. I think I'm gonna try and smash through some more of Come Tumbling Down. And I didn't have any like highlighters or pens or sticky notes in reach when I was flying through the first half of this, but there's just so many beautiful, wonderful, gorgeously written lines in here, and the dialogue as well. I'm just really vibing with it. I'm so glad to be back in this world. I think the fourth book in this series is my least favorite of all of them. I felt very meh about it, though to be fair, I did listen to the audiobook for that, so I might just not have connected with it as much, but I'm really feeling this. I'm feeling it a lot. I'm gonna find my phone because I think I have to go pick Alex up, and then I'm gonna read. Okay, I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Page 28 is bedtime now. It's like 2:45. It's taken me so long to read. I was not having a good night mentally, so it's just very distractible and my thoughts like wandering and stuff. Oh, I'm so tired.
I know I tried lots and lots of times, but maybe it's fine that you are so hard to find.
Not bad. Like, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. It's just, yeah, feels primally wrong.
Exactly.
I kind of like it.
You want more?
It's like watermelon with more flavor.
Yeah. Mustard flavor. We're getting the villain monologue. You're standing creepily in the doorway. What are you doing? I'm having a moment here. It's really intense. Don't bring me out of it. Now let me read in peace. Oh my god. Fuck you. I finished. It was really good. I basically just cried the last 50 pages. Happy and sad. The weekend has concluded, so let's just take a quick moment to wrap up the books that I read and what I thought of them. To kick things off, I read Come Tumbling Down by Seanan McGuire, the 5th book in the Wayward Children series. And this is following Jack and Jill, 2 characters who I think it's safe to say are some of my favorites from the series. Just overall, I've been most intrigued by their storyline and have really enjoyed all of the books where they are quite prominent. This one, of course, no exception. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I wish I could give a bit more of a comparison of where this fits in terms of my enjoyment compared to other books in this series, but I feel like I don't have them all as fresh in my mind, but it's definitely up there as one of my faves. I just love the whole concept with this series where we have a home for children who have stepped through portals into wonderful, magical, grim, eerie worlds and sometimes find themselves back on mundane earth and don't really know how to cope. And subsequently we get to explore some of these different worlds and go on quests, and it's just a great time. Then I picked up a couple of novellas on audio, and whilst we're on the topic of listening to audiobooks, I just wanted to take a moment to thank Sudio once again for sending me the Neo earphones. Of course, this was what I was primarily using to listen to the audiobooks in this vlog, and it's been a couple of days since the weekend, and during this time I have been wearing these pretty much non-stop, and it's been helping me get back into audiobooks. And like before my previous reading vlog with the kind of impromptu readathon, I hadn't touched an audiobook in months. So I'm really thankful that this has kind of, I don't know, helped me get back on the train. Not that I wasn't physically able to listen to audiobooks. Maybe it's the novelty of having something shiny and new, but they've just been super convenient to use and quite comfortable. Don't forget, I do have a coupon code for 15% off if you were interested. So these were the 2 audiobooks that I listened to. Both of these are novellas by Alyssa Cole and part of the Reluctant Royals series. The first one was Once Ghosted, Twice Shy, which was a queer romance between 2 women, and it's kind of like a second chance romance. So in this we get to see the 2 of them cross paths once again and kind of rekindle things and realize just how much they really care for each other, and they just clicked. There's just such a deep inherent attraction there. And then we also had Can't Escape Love. So this is obviously a romance with a biracial couple as well. So we have this businesswoman who's created kind of like a digital empire, and she connects with Gus, who used to live stream doing puzzles and is now working on like an escape room inspired by a romance anime. I just really liked seeing the way that their relationship developed. There's a lot of nerdy stuff in this novella as well. No, why? We will do our best. I'm too tired to like stop and come back. But to conclude this weekend of really wonderful reads, we went out with a bang. We went out with a bang with Cemetery Boys. Like from the get-go, I was super intrigued. I just really adored Yadriel as a character. His best friend Maritza, their relationship was pure. I love seeing great friendships. Once again, really enjoyed seeing the progression of like the romantic relationship in here, going from a lot of, I don't know, butting heads and just utter annoyance, but with an underlying thread of attraction there, and then just seeing how much these characters end up caring for each other. As you would have seen, got quite emotional. It was a great book. I was really enjoying it and didn't have any complaints, but it wasn't until like the last quarter of the book where it does take a bit of a turn. The intensity is cranked up and I was just like, how is this going to end? Lots of stress, lots of emotions. It was a brilliant book. Absolutely loved this. I think of the lot, this is probably my favorite, an absolute 5-star read. Yes, please. I'm so excited to read more from Aiden Thomas. And yes, this is just the dust jacket because somehow I've managed to put the physical book somewhere. I can't quite remember where that was. I think that pretty much wraps up this reading vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time reading and vlogging some brilliant books. So that's all that I have for this vlog. Don't forget to check back in for my upcoming reading vlog for the 48-hour Queer Blackathon. Also very excited for that weekend. But yeah, that's all that I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon, but until then, I will talk to you in the comments. Bye!